Happy birthday, Devin Booker. Happy 26th birthday, Devin Booker. He's only 26 years old. That is insane. That just goes to show how a lot of these younger guys, even though it seems like they've been in the league a long time, a lot of these guys are still pretty young. So happy birthday, Devin Booker. Stay tuned till the end of the show. Well, we will be doing kind of like a Devin Booker happy birthday segment. We'll be doing that later at the end of the show. Not sure how long I'm going to go live for tonight. I'm a little bit tired. Got some things to do tomorrow, so I kind of want to end the stream quickly and get ready for Halloween and everything. But we'll see. We'll see what the engagement's looking like, and we'll see if you guys can come up with any great questions to keep me here. But I appreciate everybody that's in here so far. Vega's in here. Appreciate you, man. Casa Grande in the house. Appreciate you, man. Roger says, yo. Bill says, sup, Suns Geek. What's up, man? Dat Homie says, Suns win. Harlan Vega says 26 candles on his cake. Exactly. So we're going to wait for just a few, like about a minute or so. We'll wait about a minute for a few more people to get in here while I crack open this delicious Budweiser. And we will celebrate Devin Booker's 26th birthday. We'll talk about the Phoenix Suns going 5-1 to start the season. Quick side note, I originally wanted to do Suns like 5-game takeaway video, but I didn't really do that because I feel like we're still kind of learning what this team is. So I think when the Suns play their 10th game, I think I'll kind of do like a Suns first 10 games kind of recap video. Just a little side note for you. But on that note, you guys, drinking a Budweiser, let me know what you guys are drinking in the chat. Even if you're just drinking water, let me know. And cheers to Devin Booker. Cheers to the Phoenix Suns going 5-1 to start the season. Cheers. Oh, delicious. Absolutely delicious. So real quick, Dat Homie says, bro, please talk about Jock. He has been phenomenal. I absolutely will talk about Jock Landale when the time is right. I will, because I've been praising his name. I have been on his bandwagon since preseason. By the way, if you want more Jock Landale content, check out this channel. I got a couple videos talking all about Jock Landale and how great he has been. Go check out my other live streams. I've just been praising that guy's name. We will definitely talk about Jock Landale tonight. Steven says, hey, man, winners work, baby. Exactly. Winners work. The Phoenix Suns are 5-1. Welcome to my Phoenix Suns versus Houston Rockets post-game live show with your host, Suns Geek, and with your co-host, Chucky, also known as Charles Lee Ray, the Killer Doll, rocking the Suns merch. If you guys can see kind of back there, he's got that Phoenix Suns hat on in the background. And I got to show this off real quick. Hold on. Got to show off my awesome Chucky t-shirt. Oh, yeah, baby. Happy Halloween to all of you guys out there. It's Halloween tomorrow or today or whatever time it is for you. We're going to have a good night. We're going to have a good show. And you know what? Let's start off the show being a little bit humble. This Houston Rockets team is chippy. They can play. They're very young. They're probably not going to be contenders for a long time, but they have themselves some players, and they showed a lot of fight tonight, and I really mean that, you guys. This game was closer than the score went on to show. I think this truly was a night of experience versus youth. I mean, someone correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but the Suns' youngest players maybe 23. And sure, the Rockets have a couple veterans like Eric Gordon, Martin Boban. I almost forgot his name for a minute. But they're pretty damn young, like Jabari Smith Jr., Jalen Green, KJ Martin. What's that other guy's name? Totally blanking out on his name. But anyways, they're a young team. What's his name? Why can't I find his name? Oh, sorry. Porter Jr., who, by the way, Jalen Green and Porter Jr. are both averaging 20 points a game. Alfred Sengun is very young as well. They got themselves a lot of nice young players. Maybe in like 3 to 5 years, I think that they'll be a very solid team. Maybe in like 3 to 5 years, hopefully the Phoenix Suns have won a championship by then. Hopefully the Suns have won multiple championships by then. Maybe then the Rockets will be a contender once again, and we'll be seeing this team in the playoffs. But so I just really wanted to give credit to this team because again, the score was a lot closer than it seemed. And the Rockets really did put up a fight. At no point did I really think, oh man, we're going to lose this game. There were a few times where I felt like the Phoenix Suns kind of were a step slow. Did anyone else kind of get those vibes tonight, or am I tripping? I don't know. The Suns seemed a little bit slow, but then again, they've played a lot of games in a short amount of nights. I mean, I think we've only had like 2 days off. So it's like this team, and they are doing a lot of shooting arounds, a lot of practices. Um, and you know, it just is what it is. Hopefully we have some time to rest up soon and these guys can kind of get the gas going, if you will. But they seem to bit slow at times, so that's okay. I mean, they really have come off some very impressive victories over the Los Angeles Clippers, Golden State Warriors, et cetera, et cetera. And we're 5-1. So what am I bitching about? I'm literally trying to find things, and I'm nitpicking things to find with this Phoenix Suns team, and there's really not a lot, which is a good thing. And maybe later we'll talk about how there's some really strange records going on in the NBA right now. Look at the Brooklyn Nets, look at the Lakers, look at the Sixers, etc. But we'll talk about that later. So obviously coming into this game, we'll just quickly talk about this. I'm sure a lot of you guys already know. Let's talk about DeAndre Ayton real quick. This news did come out, like yesterday or the day before or whatever. My mind isn't working tonight. Shams Charania and the Phoenix Suns announced that center DeAndre Ayton will miss at least one game due to a left ankle sprain. Now, one fact that was left out about this was they're saying that he's going to be reevaluated in about a week, which kind of concerning, but I mean that could just be, protocol. I mean, they got to follow up with the injury, but I hope that he'll be okay. And you know what? I hate injuries. I wish that the entire NBA could stay fully healthy, because it would be amazing to see a season where like 90% of the league is healthy. But if there is one positive with DeAndre Ayton being out, is that we have minutes and the opportunity for players like Bismack Biyombo and Jock Landale, who are both really, really good tonight, to step up and perform and fill in that role. By the way, you guys, coming into this game, Biyombo and Jock Landale combined for 19 points and 15 rebounds headed into this game. Biyombo had 11 points and 13 boards by himself against the Pelicans. So it's a huge opportunity for players like Bismack Biyombo and Jock Landale to really step up in DeAndre Ayton's absence. And, obviously I'm praying to the NBA gods for great health throughout this season. But if this gives Ayton more of a time to rest and recharge his batteries, and get ready for the playoffs and everything, then maybe him missing some time will be okay. But I really hope, I really hope that he comes back strong. That's hilarious. Backcourt highlight says that doll with the scared emoji face. That's hilarious. Yeah, Chucky's representing for the Valley tonight, you guys. All right, so what we will do now, you guys, is we're pretty much just going to look at the numbers. By the way, you guys, if I am correct, the Suns have now won 9 straight games against this Houston Rockets team. I think I saw like on the little ticker on the broadcast that I think it was the largest series win or something like that against the Phoenix or from the Phoenix Suns against another team. It was like 127 or 121 to 90. That happened like back in 2020. Suns won 9 straight games against this Houston Rockets team. And again, I want to give credit where credit is due. I really do believe that this team is going to be very, very good in the future. It's going to take them a long time. They're going to have so many growing pains. We saw a lot of it tonight, a lot of growing pains. This team doesn't have much experience under their belt. I really like their head coach, and it's just the direction of the franchise. I mean, the Rockets were contenders for so many years when they had Chris Paul, when they had James Harden, et cetera, et cetera. And then it just collapsed. The franchise decided to go in a different direction. but I like what they're building over there. They got Jalen Green, who is a super explosive scoring player. He is just so much fun to watch. Jabari Smith could be really good. I think so far this season, Jabari Smith's averaging, let me see if I'm getting my numbers correct, 14 points a game and 1.3 blocks with like 6 rebounds. And he has a ton of potential. The number 3 third overall pick. And then they got like Alfred Sengun, Michael Porter Jr., Kevin. They got so many young guys. Josh Christopher, who played well tonight. Just a lot of guys. So I think eventually, if they can get some veterans in there, add in some more pieces, I think one day they are going to be a contender. So again, I just wanted to give my props where they are due. Shout out to my guy Applebite Music, who says, make sure y'all Hulk smash that like button. Go Suns. Yes, please destroy the like button. The best way to keep supporting this channel is just to keep watching. Let's get to some other comments here real quick, and then we will look at the numbers and we will continue on with the show. Once again, you guys, Hulk smash that like button, share the show, tell people about Suns Geek. Before we get to these comments, I'm going to take a sip of my beer. All right, let's see. Harlan Vegas says nobody beats the Biz. We're going to talk about Bismack Biyombo later. He looked really, really good. Steven says he looked fine jumping up on the bench tonight. If you're talking about DeAndre Ayton, I saw that he was getting up and down. I think DeAndre Ayton will be okay. By the way, there was a really good picture. Maybe I'll upload it and show you guys it. And it kind of showed DeAndre Ayton's ankle. It was a really nice captured photo. And Ayton's ankle was kind of like this because he did tweak it. And I uploaded a video and it's all over the internet. But I think he'll be okay because he did get up and he did like run down the court and everything and limped off the court. But I think he'll be all right. Let's see. People are saying that Jock is better than Ayton. The Suns' 2 centers are better than Ayton. You guys are hilarious. Let's see. Yo, the Houston Rockets did have some opportunities to take the lead, but they tied it up a couple of times. That's what I was saying. Like the score doesn't really dictate how close this game really was. And that's why I've been praising the Houston Rockets to start off the stream. They were saying on the broadcast, and I was reading some stuff earlier, that this Houston Rockets team plays a lot of ISO ball. And like I mentioned earlier, Kevin Porter Jr., 20 points per game, Jalen Green, 20 points per game. This team can just flat out score. And if I'm correct, their head coach just lets them play. And sometimes that's a fun way of basketball. It's really exciting stuff. This team can score the ball. But again, they're just so young and inexperienced. But I really do believe that they're going to have a bright future one day. Let's see. Let me just get to a couple more comments and we'll continue. And we got about 30 people in here. Appreciate you guys being here. Are we starting another huge win streak this season? Fingers crossed. Because if you guys remember, last year we started off 1-3 and then we won 18 in a row. And then we ended up winning 64 record franchise games. So possibly. And I even think we went on I'm trying to remember the Suns winning streaks, but I think, didn't we go on like another winning streak after the 18 games? I don't remember. My memory sucks. But anyways, you guys, let's continue on here. Let's pull up the numbers. Give me 1 second here, you guys. And we will pull up the numbers and we will look at everything. And then at the end of the show, stay tuned till the end of the show because I kind of want to celebrate Devin Booker's birthday. And I'll show you guys some fun stuff in celebration of Devin Booker's 26th birthday. All right. Let me make sure that looks good on my end. All right. Let me just take this down. All right, cool. So, all right. So you guys know me. I like to kind of go player by player for the most part, talk about what I saw out of them. So Cameron Johnson kind of hit some big shots when needed. 31 minutes tonight, 5 made 3-pointers, which was absolutely awesome. And he hit a couple big ones late, in my opinion, kind of near the fourth quarter, which was absolutely huge. And as Hambone pointed out in the chat, 7 players with double-digit scoring. Exactly. And that is absolutely huge for the Phoenix Suns. Mikal Bridges, 33 minutes, another big game, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 1 block. We all know what he does defensively. He had a couple nice scoring drives where he took the contact and drove it up and in. And Mikal Bridges just continues to shine, man. Bismack Biyombo, you know, again, the famous 5-5-5 game, statistically may not stand out to you, but I thought that he was very impactful tonight. 5 points, 5 blocks. You heard right. 5 blocks and 5 rebounds. And again, just the experience of the Phoenix Suns. And I'm not saying that the Houston Rockets don't have that front court depth or anything, but Bismack Biyombo, obviously a veteran in this league, has that NBA body compared to these young Rockets players and young Rockets centers. And I think tonight, he kind of proved that. And, Bismack Biyombo can block shots. And I think he took it to the Rockets offense tonight and deflected 5 of their shots. Only had 3 fouls as well. Chris Paul, a very quiet 10 and 15, but I'm okay with that. If Chris Paul is having a quiet 10-point and 15 assist game with hitting a couple of shots, I think that that's okay. And if Chris Paul is kind of taking it easy throughout the season and will just show up and take over in the playoffs, I'm okay with that. A very quiet and 10-point, 15-point performance tonight. And I don't know, maybe Chris Paul's still kind of finding his groove, but I love that. And I feel like he really has had some very quiet performances throughout the season, despite maybe his bad shooting numbers. 10 and 15, I like that. I'm okay with that. Let's talk about the Devin Booker birthday boy. Happy birthday, Devin Booker. 26 years old, 35 minutes tonight, 30 points, another 30-point game. What's that, 4 in a row now? 4 in a row, 30-point games for Devin Booker, if I'm correct. I want to say he's averaging over 30 points this season, or 30. I would have to look it up. To go along with 6 assists, 14 for 24 from the field. And he was super aggressive from the jump, in my opinion. Very aggressive. He had that huge flush down dunk. Just really aggressive, hitting shots, being patient out there. He had one play where I think he caught a rebound and he kind of went to the left side and kind of took his defender and drove in and scored, and just had little moments like that. Just played it patient out there and just hit big shots. Devin Booker was a lot of fun tonight. Obviously performing on his birthday, just absolutely incredible. Once again, if you're just joining the show, stay tuned till the end. We're going to kind of do a fun little Devin Booker happy birthday segment thing. It's not as fun. It's not as cool as I'm hyping it up to be, but it's going to be fun. Whatever. Anyways, so then let's continue on here. Torrey Craig, didn't really do too much tonight, but provided a few good minutes here and there. Gives you that size and a little bit of experience out there, but statistically didn't do too much. Jock Landale did get into foul trouble. And there was one moment I wanted to highlight. Now, obviously, I wasn't on the court, so I can't necessarily verify this. But when Jock Landale got that 5th foul, I think Chris Paul stepped in and kind of pleaded the case. I'm not saying the call would have been overturned, but I like how Chris Paul was kind of defending his teammate. At least that's what I saw on the broadcast. I mean, he walked over to the referee. He literally left the free throw line and went over to the referee saying, what's going on with that foul? But Jock Landale was great. Finished with 16 points, which I think he had. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Did he have 16 at halftime? Someone correct me if I'm wrong about that. But 23 minutes tonight, 7 boards, just continues to do the little things and the big things at the same time. Setting screens, getting big rebounds, hustling out there, hitting shots, being aggressive. There was one play where I forgot who shot the ball, but Jabari Smith Jr. and somebody else didn't. I don't think they anticipated the rebound, and literally Jock Landale moved Jabari Smith out of the way, caught the rebound. It's just little things like that. I absolutely love it. And the dude is just a workhorse. He just works his ass off out there. And that's where I was talking about earlier in this show, that yes, I want the Phoenix Suns to stay healthy. I want the entire NBA to stay healthy, but it's sort of an opportunity and an exciting thing when players are out or injured, because you get players like Jock Landale and Bismack Biyombo that can come in here and provide good minutes and step up and perform. And even if they do get into foul trouble, that's okay. Jock Landale's in his second year. He's still learning. He's still growing, but the dude can play. And he is taking his opportunity, and he is thriving right now. I love Jock Landale, man. I am on his bandwagon. And he seems like just such a cool guy, too, man. You listen to him in interviews and everything. He is just such a cool guy. And Shamit's confidence this season is great to see, says Applebite Music. Exactly. Let's move on to Landry Shamit. 15 minutes tonight, 2 made threes, 10 points. You know, they were talking about him on the broadcast as well. He's a lot more mentally focused this year, and it really is showing. I don't know the full story, but I think there was like some story that came out about like Landry Shamit like reconnected with his dad and like other family members, and he wasn't like mentally focused last season. And this year he just seems a lot more aggressive and is actually making his shots for the most part and being as productive as he can be out there. But he can play a little defense. He can provide you with some good minutes. He low key, he's got bunnies, low key. He can dunk on some people. Excuse me. Yeah, Landry Shamit just looking really good out there. I thought Cameron Payne was really good out there. 5 for 12 shooting, 12 points, four steals, and 4 assists. And I feel like Cameron Payne's being very patient with his shots this year for the most part. Let me just see if I'm missing anything here. Busy with the blocks, busy with them blocks. I love Jock, says Andrea. Jock with the offensive boards and putbacks. Let's see. Ayton is still better than Jock, but I love Jock's aggressiveness. Exactly. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. All right. Let's see. You can see the difference in Shamit's overall play and confidence compared to this season. Exactly. All right. Let's get to the team stats real quick. Let me just pull this up, and then we'll move on. Maybe we'll talk about the Rockets in a little bit, but can you guys see what I'm seeing? Okay, you can. All right. Suns shot 53.6% from the field tonight. I think at halftime they were shooting 60%. Not the best night from three, but not the worst night. I mean, the Rockets barely shot better than us from three. Suns made 12 threes, attempted 40. And I think Monty Williams has talked about how he wants the ball to fly this season, get those 3-point shots up. And I think we've maybe only had 1 or 2 games where we hit a decent amount of our threes. And I can't wait for a game to where that percentage from three is like skyrocketing. You know what I mean? I can't wait for a game where we just go off for like 23s or something like that. I'm serious. I can't wait for that night. Not the best night from the free throw line, but that's okay. 73% still okay. I guess if I'm nitpicking here, and again, I'm just nitpicking, don't kill me in the comments. And again, I know that DeAndre Ayton wasn't out there tonight. We got killed on the boards 49-36, but it is what it is. 17 offensive rebounds for the Rockets. Not good, obviously. 29 assists. Yet another game for the Phoenix Suns where they got 29 assists or more. And I say it every stream. You usually win games when you get 29 assists or more. Suns had 9 steals tonight. They had 8 blocks, 5 of them belonging to Bismack Biyombo. Only 12 turnovers. That's absolutely huge. The Rockets won the points in the paint battle 54-50, and the largest lead was 15 for the Phoenix Suns. Let me just look at the Rockets numbers real quick in terms of their team. Kevin Porter Jr., 26 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. You know, just another young prospect for that team. Good player. Sort of a bit chippy tonight, a little bit talky, kind of got into it, Landry Shamit and all that. And then I think there was that moment with Damian Lee and all that, and they got teed up with Garrison Matthews. Not the best Jalen Green game tonight, 5 for 18, 15 points. Alfred Sengun played okay, 16 and 9. Again, this team is just so young, man. They're very young and inexperienced, and that's okay. That's the direction of the franchise right now for what they're going for. So Once again, if you guys are just joining the show, Suns Rockets post game live show with Suns Geek. Appreciate you guys being here. And do me a favor, just absolutely just destroy that like button. Tell people about Suns Geek. Keep watching the show. And if you guys want, stay tuned till the end of the show. We'll all be doing some Devin Booker happy birthday celebration stuff. So I'm going to take a sip of my beer and we will continue on. Excuse me. Got the burps tonight. Okay. Let's see. Excuse me. Ryan says Lendale got into foul trouble like DA does. That tells me it has something to do with the system. Let's see. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. I think Cam is getting used to starting, but it's got to be a transition. He's used to facing teams' second unit. Last year we didn't shoot enough threes, so it's great to see the Suns 40 plus attempts, especially when Cam and Mikal are given the green light. Exactly. And, I feel like I kind of talked about it a little bit last stream and a little bit tonight too. You got players like Cameron Johnson, Mikal Bridges, who we are literally witnessing continue to grow offensively. But then, Monty Williams, I think he said it about Landry Shamet, like go out there and just score the ball. Just score. Get loose pretty much. So you got Cam, you got Mikal Bridges growing offensively. You got Landry Shamet, who is mentally in a better place, lighting it up from three. Cam Payne has had some nice scoring performances, and he's looked a lot better so far this season. Plus, we all know what Devin Booker can do. CP3 might give us a good three-point shooting night maybe every once in a while. And then you're going to get somebody random like a Damian Lee or who knows, scoring these nice threes every once in a while. So, I mean, this is the NBA world that we live in. It's 3-point shots. It's changed the game. And it is good to see the Phoenix Suns getting 40 plus threes a game. And to my knowledge, I think Monty Williams said that he wants that ball to fly this season. And I've also noticed, and I think that Bright Side of the Sun wrote about this, the Phoenix Suns are just more aggressive. They're trying to get to the free throw line more this season. And they're swinging the ball around, beautiful ball movement. It's like a new offense this year, and I'm really liking what I am seeing out of this Phoenix Suns team. And I know that that's easy to say because we're 5-1, and we'll talk about it later. But there's so many other teams that are contenders that are struggling right now. I know it's easy to say right now, but compared to where we were during the first half of that Mavericks game, all the way to today, I feel so much better and so much optimistic about the Suns team. And yes, on paper, we don't have the best team in the NBA, but I really feel like these guys are proving to the NBA that they are underdogs now. And yes, last season was absolutely embarrassing, and I won't let the Phoenix Suns live that down the way we went out. But this is now, and the Phoenix Suns really are proving to people that they still are contenders, that they can move past all the drama with Robert Sarver and all that they can move past that game 7 and be contenders. And I feel like if we really stay healthy, we're going to win a lot of games. Sure, we're going to have some growing pains like every other NBA team does, and we're going to have some bad losses. And you guys will probably see me on here ranting and complaining. But, this Phoenix Suns team is ready, and I feel like they are in a really good state of mind right now. They even said it on the broadcast. They're having fun. And I feel like we've been having fun. So it should be a very exciting time to be a Phoenix Suns fan right now, and I really believe that. Just a lot of exciting stuff for the Phoenix Suns. So, gonna take another sip of my beer. We are almost 30 minutes in. If you guys have any questions, comments, I think what we're gonna do is we'll look at the NBA standings. That's kind of a new segment that I kind of want to bring on here, especially with all the wonky records. And then I want to show you guys some Devin Booker stuff in celebration of his 26th birthday. And then we'll pretty much call it. So get your questions in, comments, concerns about this team, whatever you guys are thinking. Let me know what you guys are doing for Halloween tomorrow, and we will continue on. Cheers. Delicious. All right. All right, so let me pull up the standings, and I think, yeah, every NBA game's. Oh wait, hold on, let me refresh. I think every NBA game's been played today. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has. So we'll pull up the standings. Hopefully they're updated. I'm pretty sure they are because usually they update them pretty quickly. We'll start with the Western Conference. We won't go over every NBA team because that would just take way too long. I just want to look at the standings, give my thoughts. I know it's still very, very early in the season. I'm sure in like a couple of months, the standings are going to look completely different. But let's look at the standings. Portland Trailblazers, who, if I'm correct, are out without Damian Lillard for what, like a couple weeks, are still 5-1. I got to burp real quick. I can hear my dogs barking and playing downstairs, but wow, I'm really burpy tonight. Sorry, guys. But they're playing really good. And I said it the second game of the season when we played the Blazers. I said that I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs, but I think that they're going to be a little bit better than what they were last year. And they're proving it, even without Damian Lillard, who, by the way, I hope that he comes back from injury soon because he was averaging like 40 something points back to back, or had like 40, not averaging 40 points. He had back to back 40-point games and was looking really good. We talked about all about the Phoenix Suns, 4-game winning streak, 5-1. Life is good right now. The San Antonio Spurs. What is this? This is crazy. They're 5-2, especially with that disturbing Josh Primo news. Ugh. The Jazz are 5-2. They're playing good. I was talking to a friend earlier. Shout out to my guy Derek. I was talking to him and I was like, I think the Jazz are just young and scrappy. They got a lot of new guys. I'm like, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, but I'm like, right now they're winning, and they'll probably be something in a few years. But hey, I mean, sometimes teams that are, quote, rebuilding, sometimes they figure it out and sometimes they do make the playoffs. That could be potentially what we're seeing in this Jazz team. The Pelicans, I said it last game. I think that they're a lot better than their record indicates. They're 4-2. They're not even fully healthy. They're going to be a really good team. Watch out for them in the playoffs. Grizzlies 4-2. T-Wolves 4-3. Now, quick side note on the Timberwolves. November 1st, we play them, which is Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. I'm going to be joined by a guest, friend of the channel, Let's Talk Wolves. He covers all things Minnesota sports. He'll be joining me post-game for the Suns Wolves game. I think they're better than their record indicates as well. And it sucks that DeAndre Ayton's not playing in that game because it would have been nice to see what Ayton could have done against, a Rudy Gobert and a Karl Anthony Towns. But don't sleep on the Wolves. I know their record doesn't really indicate it, but I think they're going to be a really good team this year. Denver's confusing. I don't know if they're fully healthy right now, but they're 4-3. And then, let me just lower this real quick so we can kind of see the records better. I mean, look at this, you guys. Like the Warriors are 3-4. What's going on with the Warriors? Clippers are 2-4. I thought the Kings were going to be a little bit better than what they were. They're 1-4. The Lakers suck, which is amazing. And, we've been talking about the Rockets all show long. So, but yeah, make sure to leave a like for the Lakers demise because the Lakers are absolute garbage right now. Anyways, just real quick, we'll just look at the Eastern Conference. I'll just kind of go over some of the bigger ones. Milwaukee Bucks don't even have Chris Middleton right now, and they're 5-0. The Cavs have won 5 straight. And I tried to tell you guys that the Cavaliers are going to be very good this season. Watch out for the Cavs. The Celtics are 4-2. They're a really good team. The Hawks are off to a pretty good start. And then, you got a lot of wonky records in there. The Raptors are 3-3. I think they're a little better than their record indicates. The Sixers are 3-4. The Bulls are 3-4. The Heat are 2-5. The Nets are 1-5. A lot of strange records. So, that's pretty much it, you guys. Before we get out of here, though, again, if you guys have any questions about the Suns team or any NBA questions in general, let me know. I just decided to show you guys some stuff. Ooh, actually, one more thing. No, never mind. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do on this show before we get out of here, before the Devin Booker birthday segment. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything from the media. So Chris Paul had the 9th game of his career tonight with 15 assists and 0 turnovers. That's the second all-time behind John Stockton's 14. That's awesome. All right. Before we get out of here, shout out to my guy, Suns Uni Tracker. He created these awesome jerseys that I want to show you, and they are available for purchase. I think they're about $100. So shout out to Suns Uni Tracker. I'll pull them up and make them a little bigger so you guys can see them. I think they're pretty cool. If I did have the money right now, I would purchase them, but he's also got them in sweatshirts or hoodies as well. But take a look at these jerseys. These are pretty awesome. I do want to know what you guys think of these. I think these things are cool. They got that retro, like the original Suns logo font and look to them. They're absolutely beautiful. I like how it says book on there. The font on the number is really cool, I think. And I just love that purple jersey. I mean, don't forget that we are the Purple Palace. The Suns have really transitioned to orange the last like decade or two or whatever, but purple is like our original, colors and all that. And then take a look at the white one. And apparently, according to Suns Uni Tracker, the white one's been selling more, according to him. And again, if I had the money, I would absolutely buy one of these. But yeah, they're absolutely cool. I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. Shout out to Suns Uni Tracker. Go check him out on Twitter. There's the hoodies and everything and the sweatshirts. The link is in on the tweet and in his description. I bought in a Robert Sarver out t-shirt from him. Good quality t-shirt. So let me lower this and you guys can check out the link. It's Phoenix Fits, if I said that correct. PhoenixFits.net. FENIX fits.net. Go check that out. He's got lots of t-shirts and all that good stuff. And so shout out to Suns Uni Tracker. Just wanted to show you guys that real quickly. All right. I'll get to a couple comments and questions. Then we'll do the Devin Booker birthday segment. This is our Q&A. Ask me anything you guys want to right now. Get your questions in. Get your comments in. Concerns. Let me know what you're doing for Halloween. Let me know what's going on in your life right now. And thank you guys for being here. Let's see. Yeah, Harlan Vegas says, dude, look at the Charlotte Hornets, man. I feel like a fool for overhyping the Hornets the past 2 seasons. I was like, they got LaMelo Ball and they got this player and that player and they got a bright future. And now they're a disaster on and off the court. They're bad, man. To my knowledge, they're bad. I haven't watched any of their games, so I can't necessarily back that up, but I think they're pretty bad. But Kelly Oubre has been balling for them. I think he had a big game tonight, Mr. Valley Boy himself. If the Suns get Barnes and Gordon, they have a higher chance of making a run again come playoff time. My brain is fried right now. Let's talk about that near the trade deadline. But I mean, I like Harrison Barnes and I like Eric Gordon, but I don't know how that would work financially. Let's see. I still think the Suns need to add some firepower off the bench. That's understandable, but it's still a small sample size. Does that make sense? And we kind of talked about it earlier. And yes, you would want some of our bench guys to produce just a little bit more. And I do agree a little bit. We do need a little bit more firepower off the bench. But then again, we're 5-1, and we haven't even had a Jay Crowder trade yet. So we don't know what's going to come up with that. And that's a perfect segue into this question saying, what's going on with the Jay Crowder trade? I don't know. I made a video about it recently. Chris Haynes reported on it saying that he had a conversation with Jay Crowder. And if, to my knowledge, James Jones said that we don't have a solution yet. We don't have a trade, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know. Again, I feel like that trade is going to happen like on a random Tuesday, just randomly. It's going to happen when we're all not expecting it. Let's see. Yo, all I got to say is thank God for a Phoenix Suns game and a victory tonight, especially after witnessing that garbage the Arizona Cardinals display today. Guys, I wish I was more into football. I really do. I just don't have the brain power to fully invest into the NBA and in football. If you're one of those people, I give you props. I can't do it, man. I'm too invested and too addicted to NBA basketball. Both of those jerseys look great, but the purple is greater than the white jersey. Exactly. Bro, the 92 violet and black jerseys should be the Suns' regular jersey colors. Purple and black, if I'm correct. I don't think it's violet. What am I doing for Halloween? Good question. I got an 11 a.m. appointment with the dentist tomorrow, and I got 2 root canals coming to me. That sucks, man. That really sucks. I would cry if I had to get that done. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm excited to see what comes post Jay Crowder trade. Not worried about the regular season. The playoffs is where the Suns need it more. I 110% agree with that. All right. I have a question. Could we use Kuminga? I feel like the Warriors don't have minutes for him. I highly doubt a Jonathan Kuminga trade happens. And I doubt the Warriors, if they even trade him, which they probably won't. I doubt they would trade him to the Suns. And unless they're like super desperate for Jay Crowder and they're like, yeah, we'll give you Jonathan Kuminga, maybe, but I give that a 1% chance of happening. All right. So, let's celebrate Devin Booker's birthday. This is going to be a fun little segment here. Not as fun as I'm making it sound. I'm totally overhyping this, but happy birthday, Devin Booker. First off, while we're getting ready, enjoy this little clip of Devin Booker getting MVP chance. Devin Booker MVP. So I've only gotten like a couple of pictures with Devin Booker, like real pictures. One of them turned out really blurry, and I wish I would have just spent that extra like 3 seconds saying, hey, can we retake this? Or I wish I would have like snapped the camera a few times. And this obviously isn't really Devin Booker. Someone took this of me at Summer League. They had like a special camera and a graphic, but check that out. Devin Booker, Summer League edition. This was back in like 2017, I want to say, maybe 2018. That's pretty cool. They had like the, I don't know how to explain it, but it's pretty cool. I love that photo of me. And then a long time ago, Devin Booker tweeted out this beautiful tweet right here. I love Phoenix. Beautiful. Just that tweet is just absolutely beautiful. Devin Booker is all Phoenix. He loves Arizona. He loves the Suns. He loves playing for this franchise. He didn't quit. He didn't give up. He didn't request a trade. Every time trade rumors would pop up or the media would be trying to stir some Devin Booker drama, he would shoot that down with tweets like this, or go and talk to the media about it, or do something to celebrate Phoenix. He has his own charity, and he donates so much money to the charity that he has, and it's just a big part of this city and a big part of this franchise on and off the court. Devin Booker is the Valley's son. He's absolutely incredible. And guys, he's only 26 years old. 26. That is insane. By the way, you guys, I saw this earlier. We all know Devin Booker was the 13th pick in the 2015 NBA draft. Coming into tonight's game, he has 11,363 points. So what's that? He had plus 30. I can't do math. Someone do the math for me. He has over 11,000 points in his career, and he's only 26. Walter Davis, who's the Phoenix Suns all-time leading scorer with 15,000, it's like 666 or something like that. Booker's like 4,000 points away from that. That's insane. He's about to be the Suns all-time leading scorer in what, like 4, 5, 6 seasons? And then I saw this too. I think the Score posted this. He has coming into tonight's game 993, so almost at 1,000 3-pointers made. 3-time All-Star. He's played in 482 games. And if I'm correct, I saw this on the broadcast. It was like on that ticker thing where they're like showing stats and facts. He's the sixth highest scorer in league history, like under the age of 26. That's insane, man. I could keep talking all day about Devin Booker, man. Um, yeah, so let me show you guys the graphic, or I'll just read the graphic. Most points before his birthday in NBA history. LeBron James, 16,000. Kevin Durant, 14,000. Melo, T Mac, and Kobe, and then Devin Booker. That's insane. Let me just pull up that graphic for you because it's a nice looking graphic too. Let me just pull that up. Hold on. Here we go. And I'll show you guys a couple other things from my Twitter, which, by the way, follow me on Twitter, though. Follow me on Twitter at Suns Geek on YouTube or at Suns Geek. So let me pull up this beautiful looking graphic here. Elite Company, Keep Being Legendary book. 6 most points before his birthday in NBA history. Look at those names right there. LeBron James, Kevin Durant, future Phoenix Sun Kevin Durant, by the way. Melo, T-Mac, Kobe. Rest in peace, Kobe. Beautiful, man. Devin Booker is a superstar in this league. You heard it right. Superstar. He's about to be on his 4th All-Star game this season if he keeps this up. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, yeah, I want to show you guys this too, just real quick. Speaking of Devin Booker's birthday, shout out to D-Rock Trainer on Twitter. I thought that this was cool. Let me just share this real quick. This got a lot of retweets too, and I was one of the people that retweeted it. He said, guys, please retweet my nephew's picture. Joshua is getting ready for his first NBA game ever during his trip to America. He wants to wish happy birthday to Devin Booker. So that's pretty cool. So happy birthday, Joshua. Happy birthday to anybody whose birthday is tonight or tomorrow or this week. Love you guys. Happy birthday to you all. I'm going to take a sip of my beer here, and then I want to show you guys a couple things. So cheers. All right. So pretty much what we'll do, you guys can see the t-shirts back there. Just to help celebrate Devin Booker's birthday. I want to show you guys a couple things. Now, I have a lot of Devin Booker stuff. I can't show it to you all because we'd be here for like an hour. But to start off, obviously, I had to get NBA 2K23. Had to get the Devin Booker cover. I want to get a second one of these too, just for fun. But yeah, beautiful cover right there, Devin Booker, NBA 2K23. And then I also got this printed out Devin Booker cover right there, beautiful, glossy. And then I got this trading card right here. I don't know why. I love the way these cards look. Revolution card right there. Kind of blurry. Sorry if it looks a little blurry on my screen, but beautiful looking card. Devin Booker. There's the back of it. I know it's a little blurry, but check that out. Devin Booker, happy birthday. Just showing you guys some random stuff. And then Devin Booker signed this for me a long time ago. Not the best signature, and I don't really have it authenticated, but I don't care. It's a beautiful looking Devin Booker card, and he signed it. You guys can kind of see the D and the B and the number 1. I love Devin Booker, man. You guys will hear me say it a lot. Like when I say I've met players, it's more of like I saw them pre-game or I saw them post-game and they stopped and signed autographs and we talked for a few minutes or whatever. Like I've met a lot of these Suns players and a lot of them are so cool. Now, again, this was all pre-COVID and everything, but Booker was so cool to sign this card. He signed a couple other things for me as well. And then I got this Devin Booker bobblehead. Now, I guess I don't know what happened. It's got a little bit of a smudge right there, which kind of sucks. And it's funny. I have a video of Booker actually signing this, and it's not my video. It was a broadcast video, but he signed it. But it's kind of like it's like a big smudge. But that's Booker's signature. I bullshit you not. I have a video, and you can see my head, and you can see him signing this. But this is Devin Booker's bobblehead from our 50th anniversary season. You guys see that right there. By the way, you guys, if you want to know more about this channel, I think I have a video of me unboxing this bobblehead on this channel. I'm not even joking. So yeah, it's beautiful looking bobblehead. It's got Booker's bio right here. Celebrating Devin Booker's birthday. I don't have his Funko Pop yet. There's a couple other Booker bobbleheads I still need to get. Pretty expensive. But yeah, this bobblehead's awesome. And then to end the show, you guys, we're gonna unbox this. I've already unboxed this in a video as well. Excuse me. But this one's kind of unique. So this is the Devin Booker super hero bobblehead. And this is a really cool bobblehead. I like the graphic. 70 points in a single game. Got that comic book looking vibe. What's it called? Something dairy. That chocolate milk's actually really good, by the way. Shout out to them. A little bit more info and bio on Devin Booker right there. Beautiful looking bobblehead. Now, I want to unbox this for you guys because I want to show you guys something. I love what this bobblehead does. If you guys own this bobblehead, you probably already know, but it's pretty cool. I want to show you guys this. Check this out. And again, I think I did a bobblehead unboxing video with this. But this is beautiful. I'm going to get this kind of closer to the mic. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Here's how it looks, by the way. Beautiful looking bobblehead. Got Devin Booker on there. I've kept these as in good as you got the Booker cape, the jersey number and all that. I've kept these as in good as condition as I possibly can. But hopefully you guys can hear this. It makes some noise. Let me see where the speaker is. Check this out. Could you guys hear that? Pretty much, it's got the great Al McCoy on there. Says a historic night for Phoenix. Devin Booker 70 points, and he goes, Phoenix, this is for you guys. Not sure if you guys were able to hear that or not, but yeah, just wanted to show you guys that to kind of end the show. Great stream as always, you guys. Fun show, kind of a fun night, you know, even though the game is a little closer at times than we wanted it to be. Still a fun show. Wanted to celebrate Devin Booker's birthday in that kind of fun way. But again, thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are awesome. Again, I say this every show, and I'm going to say it a million times more. The best way to keep supporting me is just to keep watching. I encourage you guys to subscribe. I want you to subscribe, but at the end of the day, the best way to support me is just keep watching. Smash the like button, share the stream, tell people about Suns Geek. Let me know what you guys are doing for Halloween real quick. Tomorrow I have to work for a couple hours, but unless there's any breaking Suns news, I don't think I'll be making a video or anything, or unless there's something I want to talk about. A lot of my videos are spontaneous, but probably just gonna be watching horror movies, eating a bunch of candy. If we get any trick-or-treaters, I'll be passing out to the trick-or-treaters and everything. And that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna kind of relax. Tonight. Gonna be sharing some pictures on my Instagram too. So follow me on Instagram if you guys don't already, at Suns Geek on YouTube. I'm also on TikTok now, kind of getting into TikTok. Don't worry, I'm never leaving YouTube, I promise, but kind of getting into TikTok. I just passed 500 followers. You guys see the ticker down there. Follow me at Suns Geek on YouTube. Follow me on TikTok, Twitter. But yeah, looking forward to tomorrow. Happy Halloween. Kind of a low-key horror fan. As you guys can see, my Chucky doll back there. It's got Rockin' the Suns merch tonight. And I know I keep saying this after every stream, but I mean it. I think tomorrow is going to be the day. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Soon, this wall, it's going to look completely different. At least I think it's going to look different. I'm going to add some stuff to it. So on that note, I'm done rambling. I love you guys. I'm going to go enjoy my night. Follow me on social media. And before we get out of here, we got to play this one last time because Devin Booker is the MVP. Happy birthday, Devin Booker. We love you, man. You're going to do some incredible things in your already great career. So on that note, let's end the show with Devin Booker MVP. All right, guys, have a safe night. Have a safe Halloween. Be kind to people out there. Be patient with people. Love on people. Keep loving your Phoenix Suns. And win or lose, Phoenix Suns for life. Devin Booker, you're the MVP. Happy birthday. God bless you guys. Happy Halloween. Take care and go Suns.